Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the Huddle, Lancaster Online's high school football pregame show. Keith Schweigert here alongside LNP sports writer Tim Gross, and we're getting you ready for a huge week of Lancaster Lebanon League football. Tim, there's a whopping 17 games on the Yellow League schedule in week 2, so we have a lot of games to watch, but let's get started with our game of the week as voted on by you, the fans. This week, it's the clash between former Section 2 neighbors Conestoga Valley and Solanco. The Buckskins and the Golden Mules will get it on at 7:30 p.m. in Quarryville. Be sure to visit Lancaster Online for live updates. Tim, what can you tell us about this matchup?
Well, these two teams played last year, and it was a win for Solanco. They both got off to big wins in week 1 this year. Solanco, of course, they really had a renaissance the past couple of years, but they graduated kind of the core of their players. People were wondering, can they keep up the momentum that they started last year? And it turns out they can. They had 4 backs with 50 yards or more last week and a 36-6 win over Pottstown. So it looks like the script for Solanco is the same. They're just going to, big, strong offensive line, get a bunch of different running backs going, and just pound it right at you. Conestoga Valley won big over effort of 54-7 last week. Of course, Grant Stoltzfus, a senior quarterback for the Buckskins, he's been a key to their kind of development. New coach at Conestoga Valley, of course, Jerry Novak. So these two teams are kind of revisiting. They've met the past couple of years, and Conestoga Valley looking to try to match what Solanco has done over the last couple of years.
A lot of big other games on the schedule this week as well, as we mentioned, 17 of them. Another one that we'll be keeping an eye on is happening in Neffsville, where Manheim Township hosts South Western. And Tim, the Blue Streaks ran into a buzzsaw against Central Dauphin in week 1, and now they're looking to sort of get things back on track. And Southwestern is coming off a 35-0 win over Gettysburg in its season opener. How do you see these two teams matching up?
Well, I think the two scores from last week are a little misleading. I think Gettysburg is one of the weakest opponents Southwestern will see over the year, and Central Dauphin, of course, is one of probably the better teams that Township will see over the year. So taking that into effect, it looks like we're going to really find out what these teams are more about than maybe we saw last year. I know you saw some of the Township game last week. They have a good connection between quarterback Luke Emge and wide receiver Cade Kubicki.
Absolutely.
They really connected on a couple big plays last week, and they're going to see if they can continue that. Southwestern, they have a quarterback Nate Van Kampen and a running back Drew Hartlob, looking to build some momentum there and try to carry Southwestern pretty far.
Okay, should be an interesting game. Thank you, Tim. And remember, you can watch us on the Huddle pregame show every Thursday morning, and be sure to visit Lancaster Online for all our coverage leading up to the games. Friday nights, we'll have live updates during the action, and I'll run down the final scores in the Huddle's postgame show. And of course, don't forget to follow us on social media for news, notes, photos, videos, and pop culture GIFs. For Tim Gross, I'm Keith Schweigert. Thanks for stopping by.